My name is Mitchell Hora, and I am from the Washington, Iowa area. Down in Washington, I'm a seventh generation farmer. I'm also the founder and CEO of a soil health software company called Continuum Ag. And it gets farmers essentially the carbon footprint of their operation. As we have to tell our story more, as we have to connect with the end consumer, and as we look to be more sustainable, farmers need data, and we're the software that makes it happen. I was in the Jackson Jets 4-H club. I took multiple different officer positions, including president. The biggest thing I think though in 4-H I was involved in was the communications side of things. So always was big into educational presentations and extemporaneous speaking. And when I'm recommending young people to be involved with this, it's always, you've got to be involved in the communications side of things. And that especially has been huge in my career and going to college and working for different companies, but now having my own company and giving presentations all around the world. I started Continuum Ag when I was at Iowa State as an agronomy consulting company. I knew I wanted to get back involved in my family farm, and consulting was a way that I could do that and be able to pull soil samples, consult with farmers, and be involved in the family's operation. Over time, we've just continued to progress and bring value to my own farm, bring value to our farmer customers, and bring value to the ag community as a whole. So today, we're really leading the charge when it comes to getting farmers their carbon intensity score, helping them to verify that that score is legit, and help them get paid. And there is huge opportunity out there to enable this to happen. What I thought was going to be a small consulting company has now already grown into a global software company. I think 4-H we're seeing continue to be important, not just for young people in Iowa, but really growing around the country too. Not just folks that grew up on the farm, but folks in town and stuff as well. Less than 2% of Americans are directly involved in agriculture, but we feed not just this country, but a lot of other folks around the world. We have to understand where our food comes from. We have to understand how the system works, and I think 4-H is an initial building block to be able to teach people from a young age as to how this works. As less and less people are directly involved in food and ag, we have to connect with those who are not directly involved in the production side of things on the farm. The food and ag supply chain is massive. We have to have folks that understand agriculture, not just be on the farm, but be throughout the entire supply chain. I think 4-H is a great way to be able to connect with those folks, connect with people that grew up in the cities, grew up in town, that they still have a role to play in agriculture. I think 4-H is one of those key things that can bring everyone together. So it's about agriculture at its core, but it's about leadership, about communication, about enabling those future business owners, future entrepreneurs, but future leaders of our communities and beyond.